Aquarius, it's Aces week, baby. Let's talk about it. On the board are the Aces. Ace of Sword, Wand, Cup, and Pentacle. Yeah? So let's go over the Aces real quick and turn on what they mean before we get started. So typically when we see Aces in any tarot reading, our first thought is, ooh, new opportunity coming towards me, or I'm creating it. Awesome. The second type is the most common, and that's the renewed ace, the stuff we already have in play, and we keep renewing it, ideally because it's working for us, right? And if not, we want to see that too. Yeah. And I should see a mix of both new as well as renewed opportunities. And some stuff doesn't get renewed and therefore becomes a new opportunity in its own right. It's all in there. It's all good. And today, or this week, I should say, the Aces week is technically all bonus videos for everybody because I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm currently on vacation. So let's do this. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. We're going to start with the Ace of Swords and see what's going on for you. Let's do the Ace of Swords, please. Your master symbol for Aquarius. Show me, Aquarius, any new thoughts, reoccurring thoughts, truths, and therefore actions. Okay, that sword once more represents thought, solid truth, solid action. Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords, please, for Aquarius. What's going on? People have been showing me some really cool stuff. Let's see the Ace of Swords. Let's see the Ace of Swords, please. For Aquarius, what's going on? Like always, take it resonates, etc. But do keep in mind, a lot of this will hopefully be predictive as well. So we may not know. And that's one of the reasons we check in. We want to check in on the stuff that is going on and the stuff that we don't know about. Yeah? Ace of Swords. Yeah, Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. We got some current communication, so this is an ongoing structure. It's something that you are aware of, and it has to do with your foundation. It's looking like there's a bit of a back and forth tangle that you have with somebody about the foundation, and it's an active communication now as we speak. So that's not a new thought at all. No. It looks like it's a serious discussion about current foundation endeavors, practices, and how things are being built. Okay? In other words, it's kind of serious. It's kind of like, this is important. And the Ten of Pentacles, guys, it's far-reaching. It includes so many things. It's not just our personal home and finances. It's career, it's family, it's community, it's continuity. It's the stuff that stretches out like a web or the roots of a tree. So it's important stuff. It's the bedrock of our lives. And everything that we touch and, is touched by us and that kind of thing. Some serious talks in there, and we got some kickback. What's up? There seems to be some disagreement, I believe, about the structure of the foundation, specifically the activity that goes on within it. There seems to be some kickback about that. What's going on? Let's do keep in mind once more, that sword's not just about the thought, honey, it's also about the action. I think we want to cut out the fighting here and get on the same page about the expectations of our foundation, how it's run, what's in it. Three of Wands, the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords. Okay. We have an intuitive feeling or conflict here. You're showing me if whatever this is in our foundation is delayed, you're saying you intuitively feel it will cause problems and it stresses you out. There's something here you want taken care of within the foundation. Again, it's a large structure. You're going to pick and choose for yourself what that means to you. And even then, if it resonates. There's conflict here between yourself and someone else about the current present day activities as defined. Okay. And you're saying if we wait on this, it will cause problems. You don't know how you know that. But your intuition telling you the consequences of waiting or putting this off means more problems. It causes you stress. I think you're right. There's some things it's just best to act in the moment, take care of now. Let's not put off that roof repair for a couple of months. Maybe we should do it now. Let's not put it off for a couple and see how it goes. That's not how roof repair goes. It just gets worse. It gets worse. And you know what? It's the rainy season. It's the snowy season. We really shouldn't put that off. It will make things worse. You see what I'm saying? So you have predictive thought here, a predictive feeling. Well, somebody's doing something. I don't know what that is, but it's not Our Lady Perpetual Lawn Care, and it's not pickup either. Speaking of home repairs, eh? Anyway, the idea is don't put it off. I think you're right. Okay? And until this thought and or action gets cleared, I don't see a new Ace of Swords for you. This is happening now, immediate, upfront. I would really push back in terms of your communication about what needs to happen. Okay. Start making a plan, put it down, because I think you're bang on correct about what's going on in your current foundation. Something needs correcting, and we don't want to put it off. It should not wait. I have to agree with you. Okay. So I'm sorry you're receiving all that fussy kickback and someone doesn't agree with you. I'm going to go with the intuitive piece here. Sometimes it does not pay to wait. And we can put it off for a couple. I don't think that's working. I don't think that's working, honey. There's some things in the foundation. You got to take care of it sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. I just don't put that bill off. Don't put the repairs off. Don't put the connections off. It just don't. I think you're right. I think you're completely right on that. Let's say that Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's not a new ace. It's not. But the good news is that you will be leaning in towards action, I believe. Okay? And that should clear up some space and energy for new thoughts and things like that. All right. Ace of Wands. Let's say that Ace of Wands. Any new senses or sights for passion, creativity, expression, hope. Ace of Wands at its core is all about hope. Let's see. The Ace of Wands, please, for Aquarius. Show me the Ace of Wands for Aquarius. Show me the Ace of Wands. Show me the Ace of Wands. Some things just cannot wait. I don't know. I don't mess with the foundation, honey. If it needs fixing, needs working, take care of it. Okay. 4 Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Okay, you're hoping to put more constructive activity and or effort into your common cups, your 10 of Cups. That's not like a note of disrespect. It's just the 10 of Cups, like the 10 of Pentacles, is extensive. Oh my goodness, you got a whole world in there, don't you? It is very well founded. It stretches out in multiple directions. I'm sure some of you are absolutely run off your feet. And sometimes it is hard for you to find the energy. I don't blame you. But you also seem to have a common cause. And that is multiple people in your life who are supposed to be supportive as well as cooperative. And sometimes it's disappointing. But bless you, you still find the good energy to participate and find joy in it and comfort too. I want to push that Ace of Wands further. I'm glad that I'm looking at Aquarius. You're clearly family oriented. You're clearly community oriented as well. You have a strong sense of feeling and knowing about you. I know you get stuff done, honey. I want to see you more on the personal level, so I'm going to push that Ace of Wands. So yeah, that 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. I know. 10 of Cups don't always feel that great, but you get along with everybody, or you make it a point to. And you have good hope and faith that everyone does their part, plays their part. Okay. And it doesn't always feel good. I know, but that's why I'm pushing you. I want to see you more at the personal level. I bless you. You keep pointing me back to the bigger picture, and I respect that. I really do. But remember, you're part of the bigger picture. So I want to see more of you. Okay? Let's say that Ace of Wands. Let's say that Ace of Wands. I get it. You always have good hope and faith for your family, your friends. But sometimes it's lacking in the 4 Cups. You know? It's kind of like you're saying, I know it's not the end-all, be-all, but it's important to me. I understand. That's why I'm pushing, honey. I want to see you more at the individual level. Goodness me, you're very responsible, very to-do, very little bit everywhere. I got you. Okay, 3 of Swords, the Hermit. There we go, Knight of Pentacles. That's pulling you a little bit more on the personal side. Your sense of passion, hope, creativity, expressionism, all that stuff. You're working through it. It seems to be a known background to you. Okay. 3 of Swords, the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles. It's a very slow process. There's something here about hope, creativity, or maybe even passion that you've, for yourself, have specifically pulled aside. And you're saying you're not taking it to those places yet. That's intended on your part. Okay. Be it passion or hope, a level of creativity, I don't know. But you're saying that part of my life isn't activated right now. And that's intentional. For the Aquarius I'm looking at. You're saying some of those elements you had to pull aside for yourself and say, the best of my energy goes to what surrounds me. But as for me personally, I've pulled some of those elements aside and I don't activate them. I'm not engaging with them. I don't participate in, and that's intentional. You're saying some of those elements, particularly where your fire is concerned, it needs a little bit more of gentle treatment at the moment. Okay? You're not trying to express yourself so much right now. You're not trying to find creative inroads right now, and I don't think you're trying to express passion so much. You're saying those elements, they're not gone. I've just kind of set them aside so I can work through them and heal them. Perhaps you're going through an energy conservation phase so that you can hope and practice other things in future. But you're saying that piece needs some work. That piece needs some work. The last time you had hope or perhaps a sense of ignition that was beyond the scope of family and friends and connectivity, you're saying it got hurt a little bit, Three of Swords, and that you've been quietly working through it ever since. So you keep the best of your energy, your thoughts, and your actions towards, again, that extensive environment. You're saying that's your primary drive, focus, and responsibility. But when it comes to you personally, it's like I'm happy to keep that quiet for now. It's in a healing phase. Okay? And in so doing it, kind of explain why you redirect your focus into the bigger portions of your life. Let's jump over the Ace of Cups. I'm very curious. Let's see the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups. I think you're doing this on purpose. That way you have reason for Ace of Wands again in future. Just not right now. Okay? But that particular palette, if you will, hasn't been entirely cleansed. Let's see the Ace of Cups. Let's see the Ace of Cups. I believe you want to be in a position of readiness in the future to look forward to things again. Participation, endeavors, creativity, maybe even passion. Okay? I think you want to look forward to those things and open up towards them. I do. Why else would you pull yourself aside at the hermit level and be like, let's fix this? Okay? It's not obtrusive. It's not loud. It's not demanding. It's just a quiet practice, an agreement between you and you to work on your sense of hope and passion. Okay? Learning from it specifically, as the Hermit would suggest. Let's see the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Let's see the Ace of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Two of Cups, strength, death. Yeah. Are you recovering from lost love? Oh. Death, strength, Two of Cups. Some sort of equal union here has dissolved or is in the process of dissolving. Is that why you've kept the focus on family and friends? So I haven't seen too much new for you. You're very preoccupied with pre-existing matters. Pre-existing matters of state. It's fairly large. I understand. And it was very insightful right here. You said, my passion is not up for grabs right now. I'm still healing that particular level of hope and desire. Is this why? Are you recovering from lost love? You may not necessarily be in the mood to discuss new if you're still in the process of grieving. Show me more, please. Well, in the opening I said, let's have some fun. Perhaps it is better said, how are you doing? You're going to be okay. You have an extensive network that surrounds you. I can see why you've put yourself into that and why you've pulled yourself aside personally. Okay? Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Devil. You have a very poor idea about connecting to anything else at this time. I don't blame you. Yeah. You're in the early stages of recovery, I believe. Okay. You have a very poor point of view of any sort of emotional connectivity. The idea of it kind of disgusts you a little bit. I don't blame you. Lost love in some way. For those of you who have that sip phobia sound, well, I'm about to take a sip, so FYI. Some of you, the idea of social connectivity just disgusts you. Okay. With the Devil there, I don't blame your reaction at all. This is what you call a normal reaction or a healthy reaction. When love exits in some way. That immediate sense of the idea of opening anything up at all is going to leave a bad flavor. So you're in early stages of this. Okay? We're not in the mood for new. To put not too fine a point on it. I don't blame you. There's a very, very poor feeling here to connect to anything else at this time. I would say that's healthy. It's normal for where you are. Okay? I don't want you to stay there. Eventually, that sense of disgust and the idea of connecting, Christina, it just feels so gross and nasty. Look at what happened. Eventually, that will come down. You work through it. Okay? And in time, because death is here, that means your heart will eventually undergo transformation in preparation for readiness and other things, for other avenues of love and sources of inspiration. You've already started working on that sense of passion and hope. It's quiet. The heart space will follow too. In time. You're going to need more time. It's a little fresh. You know, for the Aquarius I'm looking at, this is too much of an early discussion. Well, I apologize. This is one of those you really want to be light and fun, kind of like intimate tarot. But then I have that obligation, real tarot, real life. And I'd rather acknowledge these things than not. You know. I find it exceedingly distasteful when people don't recognize what's there. So I read what's there, not what isn't. I could have told you that and say, oh, it ended and they were a bad job, honey, and oh my God, you can do so much better. I'm sure all that's true. I'm sure all that's true. You can do so much better. And it was devilish connection, Aquarius. You ain't lost nothing. Don't you worry about it. None. Bless your heart. You're going to be okay. I could have done all that. I can't do all that. That's so disrespectful. You know, just let people grieve. You don't always need a wingman or a wingwoman to blow you up, because at the end of the day, you still got to go home and be by yourself and cry. So I know people mean well when they talk like that, but how does that help you? It makes you feel good for about 2 seconds, and then the reality sinks in. It's like, oh, that love's over. So that 2 seconds of platitudes, if you're anything like me, you have a distaste for that. I don't care for platitudes. I like it when people say, this is what's going on. And you know what? It sucks. You're going to see options and connectivity as garbage. And you should. Because it's not where you need to be right now. Where you need to be is in this place of healing and allow yourself to grieve. So take the time you need to. Don't rush out your front door. Okay? Don't go posting a bunch of vanity pics in order to feel better about you. Just allow yourself to sit in this and grieve. And trust that one day you will feel better. And that you will have other opportunities in time, because it's true. If you can love once, you can love again. That's how it works. Because that's the realness. Let's say Ace of Pentacles. Let's say Ace of Pentacles. Any new opportunities in investment? Realism, 3D, which I saw right here for you, but I want to see if there's other things for you in terms of investment. Again, once more, that's an ongoing thought about correcting the current state of affairs. Don't wait, don't put it off. You made that clear. I'm completely backing you on that, 1,000%. In my experience, foundations are best looked at and repaired as soon as possible. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. But is there anything else for you? Is there anything else for you? Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this is looks fresh. It looks like a fish out the water, honey. It's still flopping. Okay, so no, I'm not going to blow a bunch of smoke up your ass about, oh, you need to get out there and find new love. Fuck that. You're still grieving. There still is a raw wound for you. No. Never mind all that. Never mind all that. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Oh, good. Hey. All right, you're telling me that in time you are looking forward to some sort of new opportunity here. This is something you've already set aside as like a known fact to you. That's fantastic. Oh, I love it when people show me determination because that's indication to me of a plan. They just can't trigger it right now. There is some space between the Ace of Pentacles and you acting on it. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Now here you're showing me your sharp mind and also a strong sense of solidity of self. This is a matter of self-worth to you, that you will gravitate towards a new opportunity in time. Three of Wands. You already kind of anticipated. You have a consolidated set. I'm reading both of these as you. So the one absolutely represents your comfort of self, structure at the personal level. Having made up your mind on the subject, very good. You say that you need to enhance your self-worth. This is a known piece of knowledge to you. But there's a bit of a weight factor. Let's push that Ace of Pentacles further. I want to get an idea of what that might be. What is this, please? Let's see that brand new investment. What is this investment? What is this investment? Six of Pentacles, Three Swords, Temperance. Oh, you say you want to consolidate yourself to new work and time. Very good. Okay. There's a contract here that you wish to be done with so you can acquire a new one. I believe it's become a little distasteful, whatever that means to you. But it represents something else in that Three Swords that you're fixing. Part of your personal sense of care and passion, light, hope, and inspiration apparently involves a new form or level of work. Saying that you told me when you feel a little better here about yourself and you can get your energy back in good space for you, okay, not just your surrounding environment, but for you personally, when you can access that personal level of energy again, that again, hopeful, inspired, passionate, you're saying that's going to directly correlate to your future work endeavors. Very good. People put their passion into their work all the time, okay? I'm right there with you. So you're saying, though, it's dependent upon the healing factor. Literally, I believe when you're showing some recovery here after this event, okay? You're saying that is when you intend to shift your investment in work. Some sort of Six of Pentacles here. It's kind of like saying when I have more energy and I feel better, I'm going to start looking at other things for myself in terms of monetary value, input, output, benefits, structure, that kind of thing. Okay? It looks like a solid plan that you have, but it's almost like you're literally saying, I need more energy. Of course you do. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this big chunk that just happened. Yeah, no, of course you don't have the energy to pursue new work endeavors. That's why it's planned. It's further out. Okay? I agree with you. You need to make more space. So when we are done with this Ace of Wands and we can redirect our energy more positively towards ourselves, you're going to apply that to your work avenue. Excellent. But it is conditional upon time a little bit and knowing when the timing is right, but you've already made up your mind about that. So some of you might be changing jobs, relocating. Okay. Whatever that represents, perhaps this person refused to come with you or you just want to start over. I am literally seeing this as a gaping hole between how you feel about yourself and moving on with your life. With the insistence, rightfully so, that you get some healing done before you do this. I agree. I think it's a good plan. I do. And I want you to do what's right for you. So long as you're consolidated on the subject, you'll be fine. Okay? This hole will mend itself in time. It's just so very fresh. Okay. It's so very fresh, I still don't see healing elements attached to it. It's just you recovering your energy at this point. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's going to be all right. Full moon in Libra, finding a balance for yourself. Some of you will start to feel a lot better or a little bit more in alignment with you by Libra season. Given what I've seen here today, I think that's very reasonable. I'm not saying you'll be back to full working Aquarius order. What I am saying is that energy you want to get back in tune with, positivity and hope, that should be more available to you by Libra season. So some of you might be looking at new work endeavors after that. Libra, then Scorpio, then Sagittarius. Okay, see what I'm saying? Pre or post holidays, something like that. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Embrace the flow of life, full moon in Gemini. Remember, rejection is a form of protection. Okay? For some reason, this was not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I think you know that. You're rational. You're logical. Yeah. Doesn't make it any easier in terms of pain. But embrace the flow. Whatever this was. I know it happened fresh. It was here in Gemini season, wasn't it? Okay. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Okay? What happened? Why? Did I do something wrong? What with all that? It's all right. Just let yourself grieve for now. That stuff will come to you later. Okay? Aquarius, honey. I do hope this helped. All I can tell you is that you'll be all right. You'll be all right. It's fine that you don't have a very strong or positive opinion of emotional connectivity. People might already be pushing you to get back out there. Well-intended advice, set that aside. Okay? You have a lot to do here. You know this, right? Life doesn't stop. We know. I agree with what you're doing over here. Okay? I want you to build up some of that positive energy reserve in that Ace of Wands so you can use it for yourself later. I think it's a good plan. But it is going to be all right. It's just hard to see it that way when you're this close to it, when you're this close to that wound. Okay? But it does get easier. It will get better. Okay? I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.